is changing the world. You're changing the world. And so I want to start off by saying thank you, not just for indulging me to go through those introductions, but also for the courage that is required for you to take that leap of faith and to step out into the world and to be equipped to leave the world better off than the way that you received it. So, you may have picked up that I grew up in Wisconsin. I grew up in a small town of about 200 people. And if I get emotional talking about it, it's because I spent all of last week there. I usually get a few days a year to go back, and I was just there. And it was just it's just always a really moving time to go back and to see the cemetery where my grandparents are buried, to visit with my own parents. I slept in the bedroom where my brother and I shared a room. And it was a reminder that for me, I feel very blessed to be in this space with you. Amherst doesn't have any stoplights. There's just a couple stores. My high school graduating class had 55 students. And I grew up wanting to be a lawyer. I remember watching a couple television shows when I was really little. Anyone seen Law and Order?
Yes.
Yeah. Jack McCoy, Law and Order. I was like, I want to be like Jack McCoy, right? So I went to college in 1997 in La Crosse, Wisconsin, pre-law. I'm studying criminal justice, psychology, and social work. And during that time, also had the great experience of playing college basketball there, which was just wonderful. During my third year of university, had really remarkable experience on someone talking to me about faith and about religion and about spirituality in ways that prior to that experience I had never heard before. Growing up, when I thought about religion, I often thought about this was something that you did to prepare yourself for the day that you die, right?
Yeah.
Growing up in the Christian community, I thought, okay, I'm supposed to go to church so that one day I'm going to be in heaven, or something. It's like religious fire insurance or something like that, and that's kind of what I thought it was about. And I went and heard this presentation, a woman by the name of Sister Helen Prejean, who is featured in a movie called Dead Man Walking. And Dead Man Walking is about a gentleman who was accused of a crime and put on death row and was up for capital punishment, death penalty. And the movie is about Sister Helen journeying alongside this person, reminding him that we are not defined by our worst mistakes. And in that movie, something clicked inside of me, and something clicked by hearing her speak, in that whether you're a religious person or a spiritual person or whatever it is, our values are meant to show up in our daily life, right? That there are social implications to our affirmations. And Sister Helen came to Viterbo University that day, and she said that as a Catholic sister, she believed that all people had dignity. All people were created in God's image. And the political implication of that theological affirmation was her opposition to the death penalty. She was saying what you believe in your heart is supposed to show up in your hands and in your feet and in your actions. And if our religion is so heavenly minded, then it really does no earthly good. And I was so inspired. So I spoke to my girlfriend at the time, my roommates, my teammates. In law school, I was thinking about becoming a Lutheran minister. My girlfriend at the time, it's so funny, it was actually 20 years ago when all this was happening. And her father was a Lutheran pastor. As a reminder to you all, to wherever it is that you're going, the power of mentors, right? I mean, I'm sure if we all pause for a moment, you could all think about the mentors in your life, the people that have inspired you, that third grade math teacher that maybe inspired you to go into mathematics, right? You can all fill in the blank, right? Those mentors, those people that showed you a bit about who you could possibly become. My girlfriend at the time, her dad was that person for me. So my joke was that I wanted that relationship to last as long as possible. Because, you know, she was fine, but I really liked her dad. And, stop recording this. And so my senior year in 2001 of university, I enrolled at Luther Seminary in St. Paul, Minnesota. Why Minnesota? That his girlfriend had just finished her master's in kinesiology at the University of Minnesota, and so it seemed like the right place to go and to be with her. So I get there, and about 4 months after traveling to Minnesota, this wonderful young woman with a really cool dad decides to take a job doing breast cancer research, which was so wonderful, but yet it took her into a different place. And so all of a sudden, I'm single and stuck in Minnesota. So I approached the Lutheran Church and said, look, if there was ever anybody that could just go wherever, I'm the guy. You know, I'm at the time was 23 years old, single. There's really nothing except for my own fear preventing me from going wherever it is that you feel that I needed. So in August of 2003, they sent me on my very first international experience, and that was to Guyana, where I would then live for the next 5 years in New Amsterdam, Guyana, just on the border of Guyana and Suriname. I had never left the United States before. I was terrified. Deeply terrified, but it was a life-changing experience, one that to this day I think about and thank God for, showing me people, places, experiences that I otherwise never would have had. About a year after arriving to Guyana, I was visiting an internet cafe and received a message from that now ex-girlfriend with the cool dad, right? She sends me a message and says that she quit her job and that she joined the United States Peace Corps, and she wanted to reach out because the Peace Corps decided to send her to